welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the pit. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. The RPO, it's complete.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy would...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give out of the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The quarterback will keep it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. He gets the 1st one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Lots of room to run. He's at the top. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Marshall. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. The quick out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Sooners want to move quickly. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give from the gun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the 1st play of the drive.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in, it's Rivera. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He'll ride his man on the option. He breaks a tackle. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll keep it himself. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They boot it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space, it's Pedrino. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. To the air on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ball State.
They'll go to the ground.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna sling it on second down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. So they're facing third and short from the 25. He'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Pedrino. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Off play action. Throwing right. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grab near the sticks. It's Whitaker. They knock knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Sooners are threatening on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Extending the play. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Pedrino. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just what they hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Just going to keep it after the snap.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Running back searching for a hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Whitaker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. This one's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They just keep firing. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense putting points on the board.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Marshall.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. Working the big fella to the corner. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitaker. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Sooners will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback keeper. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And some room to work. Oh, what a cut! The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the air on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
From the gun, running back on the move. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.